Om Tat Sat. This is Swami Nikhilananda, and welcome to Spirituality and Vedanta Philosophy. My humble prostrations to the universal divine energy, to my worshipful Guru Shri Swami Jyotirmananji Maharaj of Yoga Research Foundation, Miami, Florida, USA, to all the sages and saints of the world, and to all of you divine souls watching this video. In my regular video, I explain deep spiritual insights about Sanatana Dharma and Vedanta philosophy. If you like these videos, please consider subscribing to my YouTube channel and sharing the spiritual knowledge with others. In today's video, we are going to discuss the 5 pranas, or the 5 life forces that sustain our body according to Vedanta. So the 5 pranas are, I'll briefly list each one and then we will talk about them. The first one is prana, then the second one is apana, third one is samana, fourth one is Udana, and fifth one is Vyana. Vyana also has 5 other sub-functions that I will briefly explain as well. So let's get started. The prana is really your main respiratory function that you do. You take in oxygen, you release carbon dioxide, we know all those things, but basically prana is that subtle energy that sustains your life force. This is located inside of your heart. An average person breathes about 21,600 times per day. So this respiration process continues, and this is located in our Anahata Chakra. Those of you who do Kundalini, Anahata is the heart center, and this prana also helps us with our sensory perceptions. The second one is called Apana. Apana is located below our navel region, which is at basically the first chakra, which is Muladhara according to the Kundalini Yoga, but this function is used for excretion and rejection of the bad air. So we take in good air and we release the bad air, and that is during excretion part is what it mainly does, apana function. Also when mothers are giving birth to a baby, for example, this apana function is very active at that point. So it primarily is below the navel region. The third chakra is called Samana. Samana is responsible for digesting your food, and it is located in your navel center, or Manipura Chakra. That's the Manipura Chakra, and it is responsible for taking all the food and helping to digest it. The fourth one is called Udana. Udana is located in your throat center, and actually this is a very active prana, and it does a lot of things. It helps you for during swallowing. It also generates the dream that you experience, although the dream is coming from the consciousness, but activating that dream is the function of the Udana function. This function is also responsible at the time of our death, which separates our physical body from the astral and the causal body. As you know, the physical body then is destroyed or goes back to the 5 elements of earth, water, fire, air, and ether, and the causal and the astral body move onwards. But this is the prana that activates at that particular point in time, and this is located according to Kundalini Shakti in your Vishuddhi Chakra, or your throat center. And the fifth one is the Vyana, which is basically circulating your energy all over. So every cell of your body, every capillary, every vein is infused with that energy, and this is the role of this particular prana, Vyana, and this is located in the Swadhisthna Chakra. So it's above the Muladhara and below the Manipura, so it's in between, which is called the water element basically. And thus the think of a river that has a current, so it flows on. The same thing's happening with your blood's getting circulated, and this is how all your body parts are getting that blood. That's the function of this prana. This prana is also responsible for 5 other sub-functions, which I will briefly discuss, so you are fully aware of how all the pranas and the sub-pranas work. So, and these 5 sub-functions are part of the Vyana. The first one is called a Nag, and it's responsible for belching and hiccups that you experience. Kurma function is responsible responsible for blinking your eyes. Those are involuntary. At some point you will have to blink. The third one is krika, which is also sneezing and coughing. They are also involuntary, but when you know that krika has activated, then you will sneeze and cough. That's the function of that prana. Devdat is when you are yawning. It's and also responsible for your hunger and thirst. And dhananjay is responsible for your bloating. So these are the five sub pranas functions of just the Vyana aspect. So again, to summarize, there are five main types of pranas, which is prana, which is part of your breath located in your heart. Apana is below your navel and responsible for your excretion functions. Samana is responsible for your digestions located in Manipura. Udana is responsible for your swallowing, dream, and also separation of your astral and causal bodies at the time of our death. And it's located in the Vishuddhi Chakra. And finally, the Vyana, which is responsible for circulating and providing energy to every part of your body. I hope this video made sense to you. I hope you're finding these videos helpful. Please share with your comments so I know, and if you would like any specific topic to be addressed, I would be happy to do that as well. Om Tat Sat. This is Swami Nikhilananda.